Quick question for you, man. Does this look like a guy who's about to get laid?
But yeah, welcome to my place.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
You know, I've been having such a good time tonight. I really enjoyed meeting you. Could I fix you up some wine or something?
I guess.
Bro, there is no chance that a guy like that is gonna get laid. It does not matter how good looking or successful he is. It's just not happening.
Yeah, it doesn't have a shot in hell because that girl can't even imagine what sex would be like with that type of
Yeah, if you're talking all formal like this, like a girl's not gonna be able to picture herself having sex with you.
Yeah. But on the other hand, if you do have a sexy vibe, it doesn't matter even if you're not traditionally attractive. She's gonna go for you, right? That's how you get that edge that drives girls crazy. By the way, I'm here with the man, How to Beast, once again. And that's what we're talking about today.
Oh, you came and tucked your way into my heart.
But man, you gotta realize, like, anytime you go on a first date or you go up even and talk to a girl at the bar or the club, sex is a possibility.
Yeah, I think the traditional belief is that like men want sex and women don't really value it as much. But there's a reason 50 Shades of Grey is a thing. It's a super popular movie and books that girls, almost every girl's read, and it's because girls really enjoy having sex too.
Yeah, the problem is because guys don't think sex is a possibility, it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Instead of going for it, trying to take a girl home, they just go for the makeout or they go for the awkward hug and they say, oh, I won the day. But that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, man, it's like, like there's no way she would have been down for it tonight. And the funny thing is, once you've gone on a lot of dates and you know you've dated different types of girls, it's funny that a lot of times the girls that seem like the most innocent, sort of like traditional girls, a lot of times they're the freakiest.
The spiciest.
The spiciest?
And the freakiest. The point is, you
I like
should go.
spicy. I like spicy.
The point is, you should go for it, even if you don't think she's gonna be down. Like, assume the attraction, assume she's into it, and see what happens.
And one quick thing here, man, if you're hooking up with a girl and she starts to pull back or she straight up says no, just leave it and leave it up to her to reinitiate things if she feels comfortable. You know, forget about trying to overcome the last minute resistance and stuff like that, because when you put a lot of pressure on a girl, she's just not gonna want to see you again.
I think we should talk about it. Diamond deep, let it go, see you want it. Talk about it. Gotta know they want it.
All right, man, so when you're talking to a girl, there's really two different types of conversation topics you can use. You can use the topics that are gonna drive things forward and lead it towards sex, or the stuff that's gonna fit you in with every other guy.
Yeah, right. So the easy, like the path of least resistance when you're talking to a girl is to ask these boring questions like, where are you from? Where did you go to school? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Just because these require like zero effort on your part, and if you're really nervous, it's still easy to use them. But man, there's nothing more boring than, you know when you're in that conversation or you're asking about the weather or something, you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yeah, because it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna push things forward, right? That's why instead you wanna use topics that are a little bit more engaging and exciting, and sometimes these topics are not gonna be what you expect. So two of my favorite are pets and music. So let's say you're talking to a girl about her favorite music, that's an excuse for you to go home later and she could show you like that artist that she told you about. Or the same thing with the pet. Maybe you have a pet, maybe she has one. You can go back and check it out.
Come back, meet my little dog, the brother man. He's the coolest dog in the world.
Boom.
But also just questions that make her feel more excited and alive and adventurous are good. So you can say, what's the craziest thing you've done in the last 3 months? Because she's gonna ask the same question back to you. And now instead of talking about your parents or your brother, you're talking about like really fun things.
Now, if you're one of those guys who struggles with conversation, you always run out of things to say, and you find it really difficult to get a girl attracted, then I got something awesome for you, man. My flagship course, Casanova Academy, is on a Black Friday sale until Monday night. You can get it for over 50% off. And in it, you're gonna learn the exact step-by-step framework you can use to start a conversation with any girl, keep that conversation going, and effortlessly get her attracted. Just hit the first link in the description to see some more details and join the program right now.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
So what's kind of funny to me is that the way you speak is oftentimes a lot more important than what you actually say. So using the right conversation topics, you should be doing that, but if you're speaking with the right vibe, honestly, you can get by with kind of a boring conversation.
Yeah, it's all about the sexual undertones that come with the words, right? So if you start off a date like this. Oh, hi there.
Hey.
It's good to meet you. Why don't we grab a seat?
Okay.
Honestly, you could have the perfect conversational topics lined up after that, but it doesn't even matter because the girl's already categorized you as someone she's probably not gonna have sex with.
Yeah, but if you start things off like this. Hey, Susie. Hey. It's good to see you.
Hey.
Yo, let's go grab a seat. Come on.
Yes, please.
Doing it like this cements you as a sexual guy in her mind right off the jump, and that's gonna set the tone for the rest of the date.
And something else you can do is, at the beginning of the night, it's normal for there to be a lot of energy. You guys are excited to meet each other. But as the night goes on, you want to slow down the pace at which you're talking, kind of like I'm talking now. Maybe talk a little bit more slowly, get a little close to her as you're talking. And a little trick you can do if y'all are in a private, environment like your apartment where the hookup could happen is triangular gazing. So imagine her eyes and her mouth is a triangle, and slowly switch your gaze from one of her eyes to her other eyes down to her lips, because this is going to get her thinking about hooking up with you.
Just don't do it too fast though. You ain't trying to look like you're about to get hypnotized.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push over the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now.
So whenever you're meeting a girl out at night or even out on a date, you gotta realize you're the director of her night. You M. Night Shyamalan, there's about to be a twist ending.
Yeah, man, it's funny because looking back, I sucked at this, right? Like, I knew that, okay, that's a cute girl. I'd love to approach her, talk to her, take her on a date, and hook up with her. But I just didn't know how to make it happen. I was kind of just hoping it would happen by itself. And the lesson that I had to learn the hard way is that every step of the way is on you. You have to go make the approach. You have to ask her for her contact number. You have to text her first. Then you have to set up the date over text. It's all on you.
Yeah, then when you're actually out with her, you gotta sit next to her at the bar so it's not interview mode. You gotta take her to the pool table, keep leading her around, and you gotta invite her home and make that magic happen.
Yeah, it's not that hard at the end of the day, right? You just have to take each next step when it's time to take it. But if you sit around and you kind of complain that, like, it's not fair that the guy has to do this, I wish girls would take more responsibility.
Smoke City, man.
Yeah, that's just not the reality of it, man. So if that's how you act, you're gonna be kind of lonely.
It's all about perspective though. Don't look at this as an obligation. Look at it as a gift. You have the opportunity to go for what you want, kind of write your own destiny and make it happen, while the girl's the one who kind of has to rely on you.
Yeah, and girls actually want you to do this, man. And when you realize that, it's gonna make everything easier, because now you're not like, oh man, like, I don't know if she's gonna want to come back to my place with me. You're just like, hey, you wanna come back to my place and have a glass of wine? And most likely she's gonna say yes. And if not, don't sweat it, bro. She's gonna let you know.
Now, man, if you can get all this down, you're gonna have that sexy vibe around women. But anyway, thanks again for the Beast for helping out with the video.
Of course.
We actually just filmed a video on his channel yesterday.
Yeah, it was about like 3 easy things you can do to stand apart from other guys and make sure the girls notice you.
Yeah, I'll link that in the description. I'm also gonna link up Casanova Academy Black Friday discount. Check that out as well, first link. I'll see you guys there.